What's going on, YouTube? Back at it again with the special 2020 NFL Draft Edition. Woo! We're going virtual.
We're in there virtual. You know, coronavirus can't stop us.
Coronavirus. Tell them who we are.
This is Tromain. You know what it is.
You
I'm
already
Troy. This is Jermaine,
That's
sports
me.
commentary.
Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock right now. Who are they picking?
Joe Burrow
Yeah.
raised money for Athens, Ohio with his Heisman speech. It's like there is no possible way that he is not the number one pick.
Yeah, I agree. By far, the easiest number one pick out there that you can't go wrong, Joe Burrow. Unless they hit us with the okey doke and do something crazy. But, Joe Burrow to the Cincinnati Bengals. So they're on the clock.
I don't think I've seen one mock draft where Joe Burrow isn't going to the Cincinnati Bengals.
I'm interested to see how this plays out with everyone being virtual. They sent out like 58 units of like recording equipment to get set up at people's houses. And that's the weird part, right? Like there's going to be someone that they didn't account for, like that's going to get picked up and they're going to be like scrambling trying to get footage of this dude.
The Giants just come out of nowhere like last year with some who, and then the screen just goes black because they can't find any footage of this guy.
People are trying to connect to him on Twitter to go live.
It's like they use Instagram live footage of him. Imagine someone makes their pick and then like their Wi-Fi just cuts out entirely.
Listen, my Wi-Fi might cut out.
There's no booing. He's not going to get booed this year.
Oh, we got to boo for it.
Boo!
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 It's my favorite NFL draft tradition. He's got to be like top 10 most hated people in America.
Yeah.
So are they going to have like specialty people like announce the draft, or is it just going to be the commissioner since it's virtual?
I don't know.
Like, are they going to cut to Deion Sanders to announce a pick, or what are we talking here?
We're going to find out.
I think we both got it locked in right now. Joe Burrow, first overall. Ooh, the pick is in. There will be absolute pandemonium in the state of Ohio if Joe Burrow is not picked, by the way. Like, they might actually burn the Bengals stadium down to the ground.
We'll see.
Yeah. It's what everyone knew was going to happen.
It was a no-brainer. He had the hat in his hand, by the way, prior to them cutting to this scene after the pick was in his hand. He already had the Cincinnati hat.
So do you think they just sent everyone 32 hats?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, the logistics of it all is crazy. Did everybody get hats? Did they all get all 32 hats? Like, you don't know who's going to go where. So
I'm sure Joe Burrow just got one hat, though. Like, they were like, we're not wasting the money on the other 31 hats. If you have the season he had and don't go number one overall, I don't know how you do.
Nice. All right, Washington Redskins are on the clock. Who are the Washington Redskins picking up?
Just a guy called Chase Young.
The freak himself.
Best defensive end prospect to come out of Ohio State in the last 10 years. Pick is in.
The pick is in.
Chase Young will be joining Dwayne Haskins.
Yes, he will be, which sucks for me as an Eagles fan and as an Ohio State fan. Like, I'm happy that Chase Young will probably go number 2 overall, but God, not to an NFC East.
Is he a better prospect than Nick Bosa?
Yes. Chase Young's progression in his college career is incredible. From where he was to where he is now, and even from last season to this season, It's crazy good.
Listen, I keep telling people Larry Johnson is the best D-line coach in the country. Just period. He takes defensive ends with crazy athleticism and just turns them into monsters.
Chase Young. Oh, God. Man, we're going to have to see this dude 2 times a year.
And I believe with this, the Redskins have 4 or 5 first-round picks on the D-line. Oh, was that a Wedding Crashers reference? Crab cakes and football. That's what Maryland does.
That's amazing. Chase Young going home.
So 2 for 2. His hand placement is just insane from where he was. That swipe that Larry Johnson teaches people is ridiculous. The most impressive thing about his season last season is how do you gain 15 pounds and get faster? Especially at like 265, you would think, all right, now you're going to get a little bit slower. So we're on to the 3rd pick. So I'm going to have to pull the trigger on Jeff Okudah to the Detroit Lions.
The pick is in, by the way.
Let's see.
Jeff Okudah from the Ohio State University.
That's 2 back-to-back.
2 back-to-back Buckeyes. 2 and 3 overall.
By the way, all respect to LSU, Ohio State is the new DBU.
Yes.
Because next year Sean Wade's going to be in this exact position.
Exactly. All right, so Giants on the clock. Who you got?
To me, this is one of the more interesting ones because, in my opinion, they're going to go tackle. And this is a very loaded tackle class for the draft. But I think they got to go with the most physical, freakish athlete, which is Tristan Wirfs from Iowa. At the draft, he ran a 4.9 at like 315. He ran crazy at the combine. I say that, but I don't even believe he's the best tackle in this class.
He just had a freak workout. 4.85, 24 reps on the bench,
which is 36-inch
vertical, 36.5 to be exact.
And he weighs 315.
In college, I ran a 3.2 flat.
Oh, did you now?
Yeah.
I didn't realize you were an Olympic sprinter.
Yeah. I just I got an ingrown toenail, and then it just ended my career.
You got to have surgery. Saying Tristan Wirfs, I believe I'll be correct. Honestly, with the tackles this year, they could pick any tackle. You couldn't even be mad at them. But how many quality tackles there are in this draft? By the way, the draft process is pretty smooth so far.
Yeah, there was a couple things, right? Like, you kind of see the picks coming. Joe Burrow had the Cincinnati hat in his hand before they actually made the pick. You could tell Chase Young was getting set up.
When they have it live somewhere, usually they'll have sometimes they'll show the guy like walking up to the stage. If he's like real far away, like they'll show him walking there because it's just going to take so long. I think everyone had the same 3.
Yeah, at least the same 3 coming out the gate.
Because those were literally the top 3 players just of any position, of all, including all positions, top 3 players off the board. The pick is in for the Giants.
Here we go.
Please draft the tackle so you can protect your new quarterback.
Final answer. Who they pick?
Oh, Tristan Wirfs.
Andrew Thomas.
I was wrong. I knew it was going to be a tackle.
So let's look up Mr. Thomas here from Georgia.
He's the top 3 in the draft. He was an All-American a couple times at Georgia, I believe.
5'2", 240, 21 reps, 30-inch vertical.
Listen, he has a lot of experience, though. He played at Georgia I want to say he started for Georgia 3 or 4 years. He's a solid pick. Don't think he's going to be a Hall of Famer, but he'll make the Pro Bowl a couple of years.
Nice.
Started at Georgia, so you got to give him some credit. They're serious about their run game. So
yeah, they are.
He probably has the second highest floor out of all the tackles. By the way, my tackle, who I want for my Cleveland Browns, is still safe.
Nice.
Jedrick Willis from Alabama. Hall of Fame capabilities.
Why are you so high on Jedrick?
Listen, if you go back and watch his tape, out of this draft class, he's the most advanced in technique in his pass protection is ridiculous. He's got really good size, and his technique is out of this world. In light of this news that Miami has been desperately trying to trade up, right now they're going to pull the trigger on Tua Tagovailoa. I wasn't so confident that they would take him this early, but with them trying to trade up to the first pick, it's set in stone. Look at his little brother. His little brother plays for Alabama too. He's a quarterback, but right now he's the second string quarterback right now after Tua left.
I want to see Tua try to stand up, but he needs like crutches.
It's not that bad anymore.
Those little hand walking canes that are attached to your forearms. He's just like, oh, I can't wait to play.
I'm with you in the fact that Tua is kind of a risky pick this high.
It is super risky. Pick is in. This is where it's going to get interesting. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Geez, I didn't realize he had a broken nose and a concussion when he dislocated his hip.
Yep. Listen, it was bad.
I remember he had a bloody nose, but that's impressive that he can move around that well. But those drills really mean nothing because I've played with people who look like scout team heroes and drill heroes, but then when they get on the field, it's a completely different story.
People are going to be holding their breath the very first time he is on the field
and he hit.
And he gets hit, or when he tries to scramble, like.
I just want to let you know, he is now in a conference with 2 very stout, tough defenses in the Bills and the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
And if you think Bill Belichick isn't going to tell his guys, make him feel every play?
The Charger on the clock, sir. Originally predicted in one of the mock drafts was Justin Herbert.
I don't think so. Listen, to me, Justin Herbert is a second-round pick. He's too much of a project guy to go 6 overall. I think they're going to surprise us. Isaiah Simmons is going to go off the board right now.
Isaiah Simmons from Clemson.
Because with Derwin James at the safety spot, then you would have Isaiah Simmons at linebacker, then Bosa at the D-line. Scary defense.
Pick us in. Who is it?
Told you, Isaiah Simmons.
Isaiah Simmons? Final answer?
Yes, final answer.
Justin Herbert.
Why would they do? Oh my God,
Oregon.
This is a terrible pick, and I hate it for so many reasons.
All right. Well, let us know. Oh, look, they had a nice little spread there. I see the fruit platter. There's a chips right there. A little meat and cheese on the side.
So first of all, I just want to hit you with a little fact right now.
All right, hit me with the facts.
That I know you didn't know. Did you know that in college, Justin Herbert had the highest percentage of his throws were screens? He had the highest percentage in college. And if he was in the NFL, he would have had the highest percentage in the NFL at like 23%. I don't like the offense that Oregon runs. It's very QB friendly, which will not translate to the NFL, in my opinion. I hate this pick. He's not a first-round pick. Or at the very least, not a top 10 first-round pick. Don't get me wrong. The arm talent's there. The physicality's there. The athleticism.
I'm looking at his passes, right? What I don't see is velocity on those balls coming out.
He has velocity. The only things that concern me are his decision-making. Like some of the throws he makes will be boneheaded. He has a hard time reading college defenses, so I don't know how he's going to read NFL defenses. Listen, he's definitely not going to be starting year one. Like, if they are smart, he will be a backup for the entirety of his rookie season. Also, the pick is in for the Panthers.
Ooh.
They're going defense for sure, and they're going to go with the best defensive player left in the draft, which is Isaiah Simmons.
Isaiah Simmons. The best defensive player left in the draft, huh?
Who else is left besides him?
So a couple of the mock drafts, Derek Brown, Andrew Thomas. Oh, that's offensive, sorry.
Derek Brown he plays for Auburn. He's good. He's not really what I would consider a first-round pick on just what he does. Like, he's a run-stuffing nose guard or D tackle. Don't get me wrong. He's the best interior lineman in the draft, but I think with Kuechly retiring, it'll just benefit so much more from having Isaiah Simmons.
Another one on the list in the first round, they've got Javon Kinlaw from South Carolina.
He's pretty good, too. I feel like he would be best suited to be on the Falcons.
So pick is in Carolina. That was not long at all. They were ready to go, sir.
It would surprise me if they did not go defense. And I think at this point in the draft, any team going defense, it's easy pick, Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah.
Even if you have an abundance of linebackers, you can squeeze him in with his versatility. That's crazy. Everybody's been real chill with getting drafted this year.
I might have to hype up somebody's draft. I'll hype up the Eagles draft when they pick, if we make it that long. All right, Arizona's on the clock, so
Tristan Wirfs.
Pick is in.
Was that Cliff's house?
Yeah, Cliff's house was.
Yeah, was that his actual house? Oh my God!
Laid out. There we go.
They gave him a good salary. That was the most out there pick I saw so far. What are your thoughts on this? Because I am a little bit confused.
Listen, I didn't know whether they were in the market for a linebacker, but okay, cool. Isaiah Simmons. I mean, we knew he was high on the list. We figured that he was going to go somewhere in the top 10.
They really need some O-line help, Jermaine.
They wanted to pick the best player in their eyes.
Best player available, I guess. But
yeah.
I'm not mad at it, but I'm just surprising.
Isaiah Simmons, what was his combine time? Oh, 4.39. I remember.
And I want to say he weighs like 235 or 240.
He is, per the stats, they got him at 238. 6'4", 238, 4.39. He didn't do the bench. 39-inch vertical, 11-foot broad jump.
The Jag. For obvious reasons, this is a personal pick for both of us, because we're going to be hearing about this for the next month after the
Yes.
pick is in.
Yes.
If you didn't know, Tromain is based out of Jacksonville, Florida.
Duval out here in the 904 doing it up.
So who am I
listen,
thinking for the Jags? I'm going to say receiver. They're definitely going to go receiver in my eyes. Because I believe the Jags are trying to quietly transition more pass-oriented offense. It's really just a decision of Jerry Jeudy or CeeDee Lamb. And I'm going to go with who I think is the better receiving prospect. So I'm going to say the Jags are going to pick up Jerry Jeudy from Alabama, even though there is this false, blasphemous rumor that CeeDee Lamb is better than Jerry Jeudy.
Why do you think Jerry Jeudy is better than CeeDee Lamb?
Routes are the crispiest. He's the best route runner in college football. Like, he does everything to a A+ or at minimum a B+. So his hands are phenomenal, runs good routes, has the size. He's more consistent than CeeDee Lamb. I like CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb just plays in a more pass-heavy offense against weaker competition. Like, Jerry Jeudy has torched SEC defenses. It's no comparison to him going up against LSU's defense or Auburn's defense versus CeeDee Lamb going up against what's the best defense he's gone up against? Texas, Baylor. I think both of them will have good careers, but from day one, Jerry Jeudy will have more impact towards his team than CeeDee Lamb will.
I think Jerry Jeudy is going to be able to, his talent and his skill is going to be able to transition well into the NFL. Like, it's going to be, he's going to be able to make that leap, and he is going to show out.
That's also another thing. Watching CeeDee Lamb, there's a lot of plays where a lot of his big plays are just broken or like 5 or 6 broken tackles in a row, which does not happen often in the NFL.
The pick is in.
Okay.
C.J. Henderson. Okay. I don't like this version of the draft. There is no
energy
at all in any of these people's houses.
I guess it doesn't feel as magical when it's at home or something.
Right.
And probably because they have smaller crowds, because it's just like literally just interior like immediate family.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Jedrick Willis. We're going to get Jedrick Willis. Jermaine, we're up. You don't know how long I've been waiting for this.
Wait, but by the way, the pick is already in.
I know. I saw it. It's in. Jedrick Willis. That's why I'm so confident it's Jedrick Willis. Andrew Berry better not disappoint me.
Let's talk about Jedrick Willis. Go.
He is going to be a Cleveland Brown. Cleveland, do not mess this up. This is a loyal fan telling you what to do. This is the only option. There's only one right choice. It's Jedrick Willis at this pick. Don't go Tristan Wirfs. Go Jedrick Willis. He's more ready. Please don't mess this up. You don't understand how sad I will be if we don't get this man.
There we go. This is the moment we've all been waiting for.
It is.
It's your number 10 pick.
Yes! Woo!
That's amazing. More energy than the people.
Oh my God. Jermaine, we might actually be back. We're making good decisions.
That's amazing. Jedrick Willis from Alabama. Show me the tape.
Did we draft someone good that made sense, that plays a lot? Oh my God. This is revolutionary to me.
You are out of control.
With Conklin, we're actually going to have a good O-line. We're going to have a good O-line. In my opinion, he's the best tackle in the draft. Oh, God. I'm 6 for 11, by the way. Oh, God. I'm so happy. Oh,
I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters that you're 6 for 11. I think it matters that your Cleveland Browns picked up your boy, Jedrick.
So the New York Jets are on the clock.
New York Jets are on the clock. Your Cleveland Browns pick up Jedrick Willis.
So I'm going to say CeeDee Lamb to the Jets, Jerry Jeudy to the Raiders. They're going to go back-to-back. So Jets get CeeDee Lamb. By the way, we have not had a single trade yet.
Yeah, which is interesting that we haven't had a trade in the top 10. Maybe it's this virtual draft. Like, the communication is just not worth the hassle to try to get.
Unless it's like a major trade, yeah. I guess that makes sense that there'll be less trades this year.
The pick is in. Mekhi Becton.
He is like a mountain. He's like 6'7" or something crazy. Like, he's a mountain.
Look at his dad.
Yeah, listen. It makes sense that his dad is that big because he is also a gigantic person. The fact that he ran a 5'1" at 350 plus.
Yeah.
Oh, the Raiders pick is in.
Yes, the Raiders.
It's got to be Jerry Jeudy. I'm just projecting at this point.
John Gruden. The pick is in.
Wow.
Speed.
They picked Henry Ruggs over Jerry Jeudy and CeeDee Lamb.
Speed. He said he wanted some speed. He wanted a threat.
He got it now. I mean, he definitely got it. So San Francisco's up.
Yes, San Francisco is on the clock.
CeeDee Lamb. We're going to go CeeDee Lamb.
You think?
I changed my mind. They're going to go Jadeveon Kinlaw because I forgot that they traded, what's his name? Was it DeForest Buckner they traded? Google who they traded because they traded someone for a first-round pick. Oh, there's been a trade.
So Tampa Bay has got the 13th pick. San Fran is going down to the 14th pick. Tampa Bay's on the clock.
They can get Tristan Wirfs. Tristan Wirfs is still on the board.
Right, because now you're Tampa Bay with the 13th overall pick. You've got Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski.
Godwin, Mike Evans, not Chris Evans, Mike Evans.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt they would move up to go defense, so it's probably going to be Tristan Wirfs. Yeah, it's going to be Tristan. That's my pick, Tristan Wirfs.
The pick is in.
This is about what I expected.
So I get it. I get what's happening. When they cut to them, it's not live. They're delayed, and so they don't get the reaction because it's not official when they cut to them after the announces. What we see is a cut.
I still want to see like some more excitement though. Like Kinlaw is next up. Jadeveon Kinlaw. I think that's his first name. Is going to get drafted by the San Francisco 49ers. Makes the most sense. He's the best interior pass rusher that's left in this draft, so that's my pick. Are you done eating, you fat person?
No, it's in the microwave.
Inappropriate. Disgusting.
All right, so the pick is in.
Kinlaw.
For the 49ers.
Yes! A made for 14.
Nice.
He's a good pass rusher. He could be maybe like a Fletcher Cox. Could play defensive end if he lost a little bit of weight.
Denver is on the clock at 15. All right, the pick is in for the Broncos. All right, hold on. Be right back.
All right, I'm going to go Jerry Jeudy for the Denver Broncos. Jerry Jeudy, Denver Broncos.
Good job.
9 for 15.
Jerry Jeudy.
Most of his reps are in the slot.
Yep, just straight go route.
So who are the Atlanta Falcons going to get?
Atlanta Falcons on the clock. Atlanta Falcons pick is in.
They got to go CeeDee Lamb. Ew. Oh.
Really?
He got cooked by Ohio State receivers when we played each other. And then he proceeded to get murdered by Jamar Chase in the national championship game. Like, go back and look up AJ Terrell versus Jamar Chase. It wasn't even fair. Like, it would be like you trying to cover like a D1 high school football player. Like, it was bad.
Did you say it was like me trying to cover a high schooler?
A high school football player right now. Like, no exercise or prep. You going up against a D1 high school football player right now.
I feel like you just insulted that man and also me at the same time. But I'm okay with it. It's cool.
Listen. He got exposed in the national championship game.
I never exposed myself. That was a lie. It never happened.
I think this was a vast overreach on their part.
Oof.
That was interesting. I don't think a lot of people had him as a first-round pick.
AJ Terrell.
He's had solid tape, but he was at the most critical moment on the biggest stage possible. He lost to his best receiver. All right, are you ready for this massive prediction I'm about to make?
Okay, Cowboys.
Delpit, safety from LSU.
Really?
Yes. Had a bit of a down year, but I think that's their player.
Okay.
Delpit, LSU. I forgot Mike McCarthy was the coach.
I forgot Mike McCarthy was the coach, too.
He's been very quiet this offseason, by the way.
Yes, he has. Ooh.
Okay, I was not expecting that one at all. now everyone's going to hate CeeDee Lamb because he plays for the Cowboys.
Exactly. I already hate him.
Anybody who becomes a Cowboys is instantly hated by everybody, by the way. Like,
yes.
That was an aggressive move, by the way. Shocking that they didn't go defense. Again, look at the missed tackles.
Yep. CeeDee Lamb off the board.
So Miami's up. I'm thinking they're going to go pass rusher, Chason from LSU.
All right, here we go. Pick is in.
Have you watched any of Last Dance, by the way?
No.
I have not either. It's on ESPN, and I don't have ESPN. I heard it was aggressive.
I heard Scottie Pippen was shitted on.
Guy who was born in 98. I don't know a lot about the Bulls dynasty, only on a surface level, really.
Really?
Like his first couple of years in the league, he got destroyed by the Pistons. Like the Pistons used to beat the crap out of Michael Jordan and the Bulls. Then they just became the Bulls and
then they became everyone. The Bulls. It just was expected, like, oh, okay, the Bulls are going to go to another championship and fucking whoop that ass.
I got to watch it. Everyone said it was so good.
Okay.
I can't get mad. They're getting protection for Tua, and they still have another first-round pick, by the way.
Jesus.
They pick again at 26, I believe. I don't watch USC football at all.
Yeah,
so.
I would never watch USC football. Decent pass protection. Let's see. Ooh. Got out there on the run.
Let's see.
Or on the screen.
Oh, yeah, I like it. He moves pretty well. Good hand.
That ninja that dude.
That was good. That was some good hand placement.
He just Judy chopped him.
Out of all the tackles so far, he probably has the lowest ceiling, just based off those short clips we just saw.
Yeah.
Like his ceiling's probably lower. But I'm not mad at it. I saw some things that I liked.
Yeah, me too.
He's got good hands. Who the Raiders pick is in, by the way. Trying to steer us back on course.
John Gruden out here flipping him out.
So they took Henry Ruggs. I guess they could go pass rusher. I don't think they'll go pass rusher. Patrick Queen from the linebacker from LSU. What?
Wow.
Yeah. What just happened?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go, John Gruden. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Damon Arnett better call Chris Carter and be like, thank you so much.
Yeah, fantastic.
If you don't know, Damon Arnett literally had a conversation with Hall of Fame receiver Chris Carter, and Chris Carter told him to stay at Ohio State, that he was not ready. When Chris Carter tells you something, you freaking do it, and this is what happens. They haven't shown his house at all yet. He didn't get a setup.
No, that's true. That's true. He was not in the top 58.
I for sure thought he was like a second or third round pick.
Yeah, absolutely. Jaguars pick is in already.
I'm telling you, Justin Jefferson coming off the board right now. Wow.
It's just Clavon.
I didn't know how to pronounce it.
Clavon Jason.
Chason, not Jason. Chason. Yo, their house is super nice too. That can't be their. You think that's their house?
Nah, it might be their house.
He's a good player. He's a little undersized for my taste, and he's a little wild in his path. Like he relies on more pure athleticism than anything. You see, he's not the biggest. So
yeah, he is a little undersized.
Which I guess he plays linebacker, but most of the time he's pass rushing.
He looks like a safety out there.
Could be an outside linebacker, but it's like I don't see him cover that much. So now they got two good edge rushers.
Mm-hmm. The pick is in.
Oh, yeah, this is your moment. Who do you want?
I don't know. Who is on the board? I don't even know what we need. I mean, besides receivers.
You could use a corner. You guys could always use a corner.
We could always use a corner.
At this point, I think you could get a second-round corner. I don't foresee too many more corners going off the board at this point.
Eagles wide receiver depth. Yeah, see? Wide receiver depth chart.
This is very sad.
No one.
Isn't Greg Ward Jr., wasn't he like a quarterback in college or something?
I don't even know. The need is definitely wide receiver.
Jefferson, to me, is the best receiver left on the board.
Yeah.
He's very Michael Thomas-ish.
He is on the phone, so that's a good sign.
Yo, listen, he actually dressed up too. I like it. Oh, wow.
Jalen Rager, Texas Christian.
TCU. I don't watch TCU games. So my knowledge of him isn't that advanced, but he's like a shorter guy, like 5'10", 200 pounds, more of a speedy guy. I would have went Justin Jefferson, but that's just me. You know, I don't get paid for this. Listen, he's not bad. Like, he's not like, oh my God, what were the Eagles thinking?
Yeah, he went up, got it at the highest point.
Just maybe a little bit premature on picking him so early. By the way, the Vikings pick is in. Xavier McKinney is going to be a Vikings.
Ooh. Here we go.
Wow.
Wide receiver, LSU.
That's a good replacement for Stephon Diggs.
So how do you feel as Justin Jefferson goes immediately after Jalen Rager?
So I'm pretty sure that Minnesota was probably sweating about if the Eagles were going to take him. Like, they were like, oh, shit, I hope they don't take him. Because that was clearly their number one guy. The Patriots traded pick to the Chargers. What are the Chargers trading for? They're showing Justin Jefferson highlights right now. They're showing the massacre of Oklahoma. We don't say LSU versus Oklahoma. We say the massacre of Oklahoma now.
The massacre. That's what happened.
Do you not remember? I have no idea why the Chargers traded what they could possibly be going for, by the way.
Here we go. Let's see. Well, the pick is in.
Are they going to get Patrick Queen? That is
nice.
He's pretty good. He is a sideline to sideline linebacker. He's got speed. Ooh, the New Orleans Saints are up. We are in the nitty gritty, by the way. I have no idea who.
Yeah, listen, at this point, right, like it's anybody's guess. The turn for me was Jalen Rager and Damon Arnett.
When Damon Arnett was definitely.
Yeah, Damon Arnett, and then you're just like, okay, I don't know. I have no idea what they're going to do now.
Like, yeah, I was just like, clearly I can't be a draft analyst because if I was a GM, I would have told my owners, like, oh, you want Damon Arnett? He'll definitely be there in the second round.
Maybe even probably as early as Derek Brown. You could be like,
Derek Brown there was a lot of rumors that I knew that Carolina was going to go defense. I just assumed that they would go Isaiah Simmons.
God damn it. Miami with another freaking pick at 26.
They literally traded everybody with talent on their team.
They got Tua Tagovailoa.
They got the tackle from USC.
They got the tackle, and then
they have to go defense. Maybe a pass rusher. They don't have a pass rusher really. I'm trying to think, or at least not an elite one. But I don't see the top two pass rushers off the board, so I don't know where Miami could go with that pick.
Mm-hmm. Pick is in for New Orleans, by the way.
Ugh. Oh, he is crying. Too bad he had to play for freaking Michigan. Ooh, San Francisco trades back in.
And the pick is in. Brandon Ayuk.
Again, another team I don't watch that often because they're just on the other side of the country.
Yep, 81-inch wingspan. Longest of any player under 6 foot in the combine. That is retarded. An 81-inch wingspan, freakishly long arms.
So he could probably like stand up and scratch his knee. So he's 5'11", 205.
An 81-inch wingspan.
His arms don't even look that long, to be honest with you. Okay, they kind of look long now when he like stretched them all the way out.
When he stretched out to go right to grab the ball.
By the way, your new favorite team is on the board, the Dolphins.
The Miami Dolphins.
They might pick up a running back. This is the best shot at someone picking up a running back in the first round. Sadly, it'll probably be DeAndre Swift, who I think is overrated.
Ooh, shots fired.
Listen, he is not as good as people think he is. He is my third on my list, my third rated running back, behind Franklin and Dobbins. And I think it's Dobbins is like right here. Franklin's like right here. Like it's that close. And then DeAndre Swift's like down here. Let's see who's best available. Xavier McKinney is still on the board. Jordan Love. I don't see him going in the first round. Who still needs a quarterback? I guess the Patriots need one. Maybe if they're not sold on Jarrett Stidham. Tampa Bay could use one. Ooh, I would love for Patrick Queen to fall out of the first round so my Cleveland Browns can pick him up in the second because, we need some linebacker depth. If Green Bay took Jordan Love, that would be amazing.
He's on a phone call.